Hey guys, let's go ahead and get all three apps turned on and we'll see who brings us the first offer to get these wheels moving. So I'm going to turn on GrubHub first. So let me go to GrubHub, toggle it on to taking offers, and then I'm going to go over to Ubereats and hit the go button for that. And we're on, and DoorDash. Now DoorDash, I am out here later than I wanted to be, but it happens. I'm out here. It's 2 o'clock, so it says schedule. Usually, you know, I can check back and get back on, and there's Ubereats. But there's an area that's closer to me. I just got to drive a few minutes over if the offers aren't good out here. Let me see what Ubereats has given us. Oh gosh, no. Walmart, $10.70 for 2 packages for 7.2 miles. That's an absolute no. Who knows what they're gonna give you? You guys already know how I feel about that. So yeah, DoorDash, we're just gonna wait, and I should be able to get on, or I can just drive a little bit over that way and hop on. So we'll see what kind of offers we get. I was trying to get out of the house, you know, I'm loading up the car and stuff, and I have my door open, and our cat did not want me to leave. She hopped right in the car screaming at me, and I'm like, you can't come with me. I don't think she'd like the car ride anyways. And here's Ubereats, another Walmart. What's going on here? $12.19, 2 packages again, 8.3 miles. That's an absolute no. Hit the X on that. You know what I noticed? Walmart has been, if I get a Walmart offer and I decline it, they send me another one back to back. I don't know if that's their tactic. If you guys get Walmart orders, if they like to send them back to back, but that's what I've been noticing. I don't know what's up with that, but no, the offer ain't right for me. So that is a decline. Oh, here's another one. It better not be Walmart. It is Walmart. Oh my gosh. 3 times in a row. $6.61 for 5.8 miles. No, they better not send me another one. I need something good. So yeah, I typically like to get out here, you know, before lunchtime, 11ish, but that didn't happen today. So I'm sure I can get something. Occasionally I get out here a little bit later, just takes a moment to get warmed up, but yeah, we'll wait and see what comes in. Let me double check DoorDash and see. Aha! What did I tell you guys? I can dash now. So I got to do it fast because it don't usually last very long. Dash now. I'm just going to say till 5. Dash until 5. Charge phone, enough gas, red card, hot bag, start dashing. We're on DoorDash. Okay, perfect. And then Ubereats. Oh my gosh! Can you guys believe it? Another Walmart order, $8.59, 8.4 miles. That's an absolute no. That is a decline. Okay, I'm gonna move. I don't know, maybe it's something up with this spot. Okay, so let's, yeah. All right, guys, I'll check back with you in a moment as soon as I got something reasonable. All right, I ended up not having to leave the parking lot. I did end up getting a few more Walmart orders, which automatic declines, and then a DoorDash offer, which was unreasonable. But right after that, I ended up getting a GrubHub offer for Popeyes, which I was right by. The offer was for $12.04 for 4 miles, which accepted, and the order should be close to being ready, so I am going to go inside and check on it and get these wheels moving. Hello. Picking up for Jeff P. GrubHub.
I got it.
Perfect. You guys are still working on it?
Already.
Oh, it's already ready?
Yep.
Oh, well, I like that. Awesome. Cool. Thank you. The Popeyes order was ready, which is a yay, probably because it's dead inside. There's nobody in the drive-thru, so I love it when the order's ready. Drop-off is 9 minutes, 3.8 miles, plus this is my better Popeyes in the area. They're usually pretty good. There's another one that's risky to pick up from, so we are rolling. Let's go get this order dropped off. Hi there, how's it going? Good, there you are. Have a great day. Oh, you're all good. All right, the Popeyes order is dropped off. It was a house, easy to find, and it wasn't a leave at door, so I rang the doorbell and the customer came to the door and got their order. So we are all good there. I need to turn on my other apps. I usually try to remember to turn on my apps 5 minutes before I get to the drop-off so I can catch another order in the vicinity, and I forgot to. So let me do that real quick. GrubHub's already on because that's what we were doing. I'm gonna go back to Ubereats, and it's taking its time loading, of course. All right, Ubereats is taking its time to load on. I have turned back on DoorDash, so we're good there. Let me check back on Ubereats. We're on. It was just extremely laggy. All right, so let me get out of this neighborhood. So the question is, which food delivery app is the best app? And this is going to depend on your market, because if you would have asked me 6 months ago what I thought was the best food delivery app, I would have said GrubHub. GrubHub was really good. I was able to do it full-time, one app, but then things started really slowing down, and it's definitely slowed down with GrubHub. So I do have the other two apps. My current favorite as of now is Ubereats. Now things are still a little bit slow, but Ubereats is my favorite. I feel like in my market the offers are a lot better. I also feel like the food is typically ready, you know, when you get to the restaurant to pick up. GrubHub, like I said, is really slow, and then when you accept the offer you have to go and wait for the order. So that's kind of the downfall for GrubHub, and the offers haven't been that great. You do get some really good ones like the one that I just had for Popeyes, but it's just not like it was before. DoorDash, you know, the offers are a lot smaller. I mean, with any platform, the offers are gonna be, you're gonna get some crappy offers. DoorDash has its good days and bad days, but my fave right now is Ubereats. But again, like I said, it really depends on what market you're in, what app is going to work the best. There's some people in other markets, other cities, where DoorDash is the one that's the best app for them. Some people are gonna say GrubHub. I would have said GrubHub 6 months ago. So it's just gonna really depend. So I obviously think that you should definitely have all three apps. Maybe GrubHub's working really well for you, or DoorDash is working really well for you. Well, if either of those slow down for you, it's good to have the other apps on so you can get the best offer and keep your wheels moving, because we're out here to make money. So that's my thoughts on it. My question is, what is your guys' favorite app? Which app brings you in the most reasonable offers, keeps your wheels moving? Or do you not really have a favorite app right now? You're having to use all three. They all kind of bring in something. So what are you guys' thoughts on that? Like I said, Ubereats is my current fave, but like I said, DoorDash can have its days and bring in some good orders. GrubHub can bring in decent orders, but Ubereats, you know, across the board for me is my current fave, and of course that could change later on down the road. Maybe DoorDash wants to start sending me better offers, and then it could be DoorDash. So right now Ubereats is my thing, so curious to hear what you guys got to say on that. And we're gonna go back to my area and see what we get for our next offer. So I've had to, of course, decline some offers and some more Walmart orders and another unreasonable offer. Held out, finally got something reasonable for Godfather's Pizza. $6.75 for 2.4 miles. I am pulling in now. Hopefully the order is ready. I think the pickup time was 2:59 and it is 2:57. So we're gonna go in and check in and hopefully we can grab and go.
I'll be with you in just a second.
Okay. Yeah, I'm checking on a DoorDash order for Sanita G. Is that it? Perfect. And then there's a 2-liter soda of orange Fanta. Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, thanks. Pizza was ready, yay, and there was a 2-liter of Fanta, so I made sure to get that. I wasn't sure. The girl handed me the pizza, but I don't know if she was going to give me the drink. So make sure you look at the order details because, of course, they need their drink for their pizza, right? All right, so the customer is 5 minutes, 1.6 miles. And because we're about 5 minutes away, I am going to go ahead and turn on my other app so we can try to catch another order within the vicinity on the way there to drop off so we can keep these wheels moving. All right, guys. Pizza order is dropped off. It was an apartment complex. They did provide me with the building letter. I've been to this complex before. The building letters are a little harder to see because there's a lot of trees. I mean, you kind of got to look around, but if you make the wrong turn, you're driving around. So it took me a moment. I, of course, took a right and I should have gone straight. If I would have gone straight, I would have ran into the building a lot sooner. I don't believe that there's a map here. You would think that there would be, but I haven't seen one unless I'm missing something. Anyways, I did end up finding it. Made the wrong turn, of course. Base pay was $2.75. Customer tip $4, making the grand total $6.75. I haven't gotten anything else. I am going to go ahead and head out of this complex, get back on the main road, and we will see what comes in next. Oh man, guys. I don't think I have declined so many orders back to back to back to back. And of course, DoorDash paused me, hit resumed, and then declining some more back to back to back. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. We need base pay raised, especially with these gas prices rising. There's a lot of really bad offers out here right now. Really bad offers. Of course, I held out because, you know, you start questioning, should I have taken one of these offers? None of them were good. So I can't even go there. I just can't, because you get held up on one of those really bad offers that you typically wouldn't take, and then here comes an offer that you would have taken, and then you're stuck on that other offer. So that's kind of how I think about it. Anyways, I finally got an offer after declining all of those offers for Taco Bell. That's a lot more reasonable than all of those offers. 1.8 miles, $6.56 for Taco Bell. I am here now, so I'm gonna go in there and check in and see if it's ready. Let me see what it was. More details. They got, 2 items. Some Fiesta potatoes and a quesadilla combo with the drink. So it should be ready. We're going in, guys. We're going in. Hi, picking up for Kayla M. GrubHub.
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, Taco Bell order was ready, and this Taco Bell I've actually haven't picked up from here in a while. This is kind of out of my area that I typically deliver in, although it is close. But they have somewhere where they store the food in, and I've never seen that with Taco Bell that keeps it warm, which was really cool. So they went in there and pulled it out and handed it to me. My Taco Bells, it's usually one, they're still working on it, or two, it's sitting on the counter. So that's real interesting with Taco Bell. Actually kind of cool that the customer's food is kept warm until the driver gets there. So this customer is 7 minutes, 1.3 miles, and we are heading there now. All right, Taco Bell is dropped off. It was an apartment complex, so when I'm pulling into where, you know, the pinpoint is, you know, there's no indication of where I'm going, and it's kind of like a small lot with like a building, what looks to be houses next door. So it was really kind of confusing. So I pulled into the lot where the pinpoint is, and I zoomed in on the map, and you can kind of see the shapes of the buildings that I'm around. And I was like, it has to be the one. I had to walk in, but I was like, it has to be this one. It just has to be. At least that's what made sense by zooming into the map. And sure enough, I walked in, was able to confirm the building number, and then found the apartment where the order goes to. So sometimes, as many of you guys know, the apartments can be confusing, and I'm out of my typical area that I'm familiar with, you know, the apartments and the neighborhoods and all that stuff. So yeah, but it's dropped off. Anyways, when I'm walking back to my car after dropping off the Taco Bell order, I got me finally a good one after all those declined orders. This is the order of the day. $10.83 for 1.1 miles. I wish we could get these orders all day long. This is an absolute, I am grabbing this and taking this. So it is for Steak Escape, which is a food cart. So we are heading there now. And by the time I get there, because I think we are, let's see how far we are, 4 minutes, 0.8 miles. By the time we get there, it should be ready. So let's go get this order. Can I check on an order with you? Cool, thank you. You're welcome. Thanks a lot. All right, order was ready to be picked up. They are 3 minutes, 0.6 miles from where we're at right now. Customer is in an apartment. I do have to, they gave me their last name. I do have to locate them on the call box. And if you guys aren't familiar with using the call boxes, looking them up by their name, I'm gonna show you how, because it can be confusing. So we are heading there now. I've let them know that I am on my way, and we're gonna get this dropped off. And because they're 3 minutes away, I'm gonna turn on my other apps and hopefully catch something within the vicinity on the way there. All right, guys. All right, the door was open, but I wanted to show you guys just in case you don't know. So here is the call box, and what you want to do is you want to, I'm not going to show you guys the name. They didn't give me the code, which is a lot easier to get in, but if you got to look up the last name, you just hold this down and then it'll go through the person's name. And it's usually an alphabetical order. If you need to go backwards, you just tap it this way, but hold it down and it'll go through the names fast to get to the person. So that's how you do it. And I'm gonna find the name that I am looking for. Of course, you guys ain't gonna see this. All right, I got my name, so I hit the call button after you find the name. Name will usually match the apartment number. And then I hit call and they should buzz me in. And there we go. So now I'm gonna go to their floor. And of course, if the customer is, let's say, apartment 200, you're gonna hit floor 2. If they're in apartment 300, you're gonna hit floor 3, and so forth on. All right, the steak escape is dropped off. The door was open. Somebody had came out and the door was open when we were walking up. But I wanted to show you guys the call box just in case you ever run into one, because when I used to have to use those things, I used to just tap it to get through the names, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. You actually have to hold it down, and so it'll scroll through the names really quick, and then you can tap to go backwards or forwards. So just in case you didn't know, some of you probably already know, but yeah, I didn't find out till later that you need to hold it down. So if it can help anybody else out, because apartments can get frustrating at times. So on the way here to dropping off this order, I mean, it's getting later in the evening towards dinner time. The time that I came out is typically not a good time to come out and do orders. Granted, yes, you can get orders, and some days you can come out, you know, 2, 3-ish and still get orders, but that's typically not the best time. But I got some, and that's what matters. But my bad for coming out a little bit later. But anyways, it's getting closer to dinner time now, and I finally got a reasonable offer. $19.13. I have to pick up 2 orders, and the mileage is 8.7. So I think my first stop is KFC, if I'm correct. Yes. And then I need to go to, I believe it was the Shake Shack. So that's where we're going. And yeah, I might call it quits after this, go get me some food, and then come back out later on. So let's go get this order. Hi, checking in for Marcia.
So which one?
It's for Marcia R.
That's Marcia.
Right here? Okay, perfect. No drink?
No drink.
Okay. All right, nice seeing
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
All right, the order wasn't on the shelf when I went in there, but they got it out really quick. It was actually, I think, just like 3 thighs that the customer wanted. So very easy order. We're heading to Shake Shack now. It is 3 minutes, 0.5 miles. Ryan, which is right here.
I love your shoes.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. My husband got them for me, so. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Shake Shack order was sitting on the shelf, so we are good to go. The first drop off is the KFC order. That customer is 14 minutes, 4.9 miles, and we're on our way. KFC's dropped off. It was an apartment, but it was exact unit location. Took me right to the building, easy to find. It was a leave at door, but customer had left in the notes to please knock when the order was dropped off. So I gave them a little knock to let them know that their food was there and waiting. So the next drop off is 6 minutes, 2.1 miles, and it is a house. And I let the customer know we're on our way. All right, Shake Shack is dropped off, house easy to find. Order just felt like it took a little longer. I don't know why. Sometimes, you know, you're driving like, it's like you feel like you're driving for a while. But we got it dropped off. This was my last order. It's time for some food, and then I'll go back out for a few more hours. So appreciate you guys riding along with me as always, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.